Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is episode 241. What happened last time?
Last time, Madara was an absolute badass yet again and prevented himself from disappearing off this plane of existence and is now just going to be a menace for all eternity until he decides he doesn't want to be anymore. Now, other Madara, aka Toby, is being a piece of shit and deciding to bring alive the Ten Tails incomplete, so he's going to attempt it, but there's a reason he didn't immediately do that, and it's gonna be like not as good. He's obviously never done it before, so who knows if it's even gonna like work or last, or if they're gonna like break apart or what's gonna happen, but I guess we'll find out.
A lot of theories, a lot of speculation. I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe if you like Naruto, if you like us, if you like our reactions. And if you want to see more, you can go to Patreon. If you want to see more Naruto, you can support the official release, because this is not a place to watch Naruto. This is a place to look at our faces while we watch it and hear our opinions about it. So I hope you enjoy that. Most of all, let's go.
So this is Kabuto? He's kind of gross, huh? His thing's sticking out. It looks like some kind of huge... Just leave him alone.
Oh yeah. She's just been laying there.
Listen, what do you guys want with me after all this time? Why did
Sasuke,
you go out of your way to look
you're the one who made us on your team.
Wait,
oh yeah.
We found something incredible in one of the hideouts. Now, where is it?
Imagine if they lost it.
That you and Itachi stopped Kabuto's reanimation jutsu, right? But if it really worked the way it was supposed to, why is Madara still here? I'm still Itachi Uchiha of the Leaf.
You're the only one I can count on, my best friend. Protect the village.
That's like extra fucked as well, because Itachi's just like
As I told you,
basically kills himself for a second time. And the main goal of that is to take down Madara, because he's the one who can't.
I'm talking to Sasuke.
He's the only one who can't be defeated by sealing. Like all of the other ones are, you know.
Take a look at it. See? Amazing, isn't it? With this scroll, Taka can take over the entire shinobi world. This is it. Huh? The all-knowing. Now, I need to go meet up with someone. I'm leaving. Orochimaru. Huh? What are you talking about? You already killed Orochimaru, remember? I wanted you to use the scroll to... Don't you think it's possible that someone as tenacious as Orochimaru might not be killed so easily? Even though I find him vile and repulsive, I still need him to do something for me.
You ever heard of a witch who really died? Can always get them back.
It's time to go see the all-knowing. I don't get it. How can you talk to Orochimaru? And who exactly is this all-knowing person? That isn't something you need to know right now. Anyway, you can't. Orochimaru must never be revived. You're planning on asking Orochimaru for help with controlling the power of the scroll, aren't you? You don't have to. You can learn to do it on your own. I know it. I mean, that's why.
Oh, what a good friend.
And that's why I'm giving the scroll to you. There are still things only Orochimaru can... Sasuke, just listen. You were Orochimaru's favorite, weren't you? His star pupil? So why can't you do it? Suigetsu, just don't. What? Don't underestimate Orochimaru.
Are we seriously
Does it
just gonna...
sound like I'm underestimating?
I don't underestimate that guy at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
It's just the opposite. You do.
Yeah.
He's gonna come after your body again. If he finds out about this war, he's gonna want to be part of it. He wants to destroy the Leaf too, remember? And that means Taka will get all mixed up in this war as well. Is that what you want?
Are we seriously just gonna turn Anko into Orochimaru right now?
Time to shine.
That's what we're gonna do with her?
It's our time down here.
Nobody wants to see Orochimaru ever again. Hasn't he caused us enough trouble?
I agree with this.
Please, just go dig out a piece of Kabuto's flesh and bring it over here to me. Huh?
Kabuto's
listen
still
to me,
alive.
But for some reason you expect me to listen to you?
Fine, I'll do it.
So
We
that's
don't
how
need
it's
to
gonna
bring
be,
Orochimaru
huh?
back. This is a horrible
Are you
idea.
really sure about all this, Jugo? You want Orochimaru to return?
I don't mind. Sasuke's will is Kimimaro's will. I will abide by it.
Ew.
But what is even going on here?
It's ripping cup.
This is called Sage transformation in my village. Just like my original transformation. But in all my copies, it's called curse mark transformation.
It's like, why are we doing this? What the fuck?
This is what we're doing to her?
We've got to seal that curse mark.
First time we've seen this again.
Curse sealing. So the reverse is curse unsealing.
I'm back!
Still in the
Aren't you
outfit.
happy that Lord Orochimaru, as you call him, has returned to this world once more?
No!
Would have imagined that it would be you of all people who would facilitate my return.
Sasuke! Don't tell me you aren't ecstatic right now.
No! And he's still wearing the outfit of that student.
Hi there. Long time no see.
Oh my god. What's he gonna think about Kabuto? Just looking at him blankly.
Orochimaru, there's something that I want you to do for me now. You don't need to bother explaining. I have been watching from inside Anko. I secured my Sage Jutsu chakra into those curse marks.
Oh, it's gone
They're
now.
like pieces of my own consciousness.
Horcrux.
You know about the war.
You called it
well?
like early on
Yes, of
in part
course.
1.
And I just have one thing to
I guess
tell
hers
you
was
about that.
probably the last one, wasn't it?
I think so.
That is, I have no interest in this war at all. I mean, it is someone else's war. The only thing I'm interested in now is your body. Yes, that's right, my dear Sasuke.
Why are you
Look at his face.
so creepy about it?
Then again,
Sasuke's just
it's
weird
not as
champing
if
him.
I currently possess the strength to steal it away from you. What is your intent in meeting with them? There's too
them?
much that I don't know.
Is it he wants to go meet all those
I plan to ask them everything.
snake boys?
Everything. There's no need to know it all just yet. You are still a child after
Can
all.
you
No,
just-
you're wrong.
I treated you as though you were a child. Thought you needed my protection. I was unable to trust your strength.
I'm not a child anymore. I can't stay a child.
And whatever you do from here on,
I want to discover what started all of it. To find out what I'm supposed to be. And what I'm supposed to do. Are you questioning your vengeance? Not at all. Not my quest for vengeance itself, not a bit. After reuniting with Itachi, my hatred toward the Hidden Leaf has grown even stronger. I want to understand how even in death, Itachi could call himself a Leaf Shinobi, and care about and try to protect the village that dishonored his name. Who was Itachi? What is a village? What is a clan? That is why I have to know everything, so I can finally have the answer. I need to see and decide for myself what to do.
Fair enough. I just hope you actually think about it once you
He's no
get some
longer the
information.
boy who was manipulated by Itachi, or me, or Toby. What a strange sensation.
He's gonna siphon all of Kabuto's power and then kill him, so you better stay alert and watch out.
The current you isn't half bad.
Back to normal.
I told you he'd steal Kabuto's power!
No, you're wrong on that. He undid the Sage transformation. He took back his own chakra that was inside Kabuto. not any of Kabuto's chakra.
Very well then.
Damn.
I will help you out.
Kabuto's really gonna be a new person by the time he gets out of there.
Where are we going?
A place you actually know quite well. Shall we be on our way?
Very foreboding. Ah! Just, ooh, mysterious. Oh, fuck. There's not even time to think about what just happened. Orochimaru's back. Madara's fucking immortal now and not controlled by anybody. The Ten Tails is getting summoned.
Statue's been acting all weird since it swallowed those objects earlier.
Wait, that was...
Don't tell me.
I would have preferred bringing it back in a completed state, but...
Stop showing me those fucks.
Turns out they were super instrumental to the plot.
Apparently.
Have we given him one octopus arm's worth of chakra?
You're always dropping rhymes, but maybe we messed up big this time, yo. Yeah!
Yeah.
8 tails octopus arm chakra, huh? So just a piece of a tailed beast is sufficient?
Naruto,
Well, I guess we'll see.
You felt it too, didn't you? That jar and gourd contained my chakra.
Yep.
Yup.
Let me take over, Naruto. I'll explain. About 10 tails, too. You listen from in here.
Kurama? You know about 10 tails?
Yeah, of course.
I am Ten Tails.
Listen up.
Ooh.
If just a portion of a tailed beast is sufficient, that statue already has a piece of 8 tails and my chakra in it.
9 tails too.
The jar and gourd that guy summoned and fed to the statue were 2 of Old Man Six Path's treasured tools. They possess powerful sealing jutsu that can seal away anything. Once you're inside, you cannot get out. So, sealed inside the jar was Kinkaku, and Kinkaku was sealed inside the gourd. I suspect they were brought back with the reanimation jutsu used in the war.
It's a real shame.
Sealed away.
Kinkaku, and the Sage of Six Paths. Sure, all of them are legendary names. What in the world do any of them have to do with Nine Tails chakra?
That's what I'm
There
saying,
was a time
guy.
long ago when the brothers challenged me to a battle. I simply devoured them. However, they survived and fed on me from the inside.
Oh, why is it so vascular?
My chakra.
Kinkaku and Ginkaku both possessed some 9 tails chakra then. And the guy in the mask took the 2 of them from Darui's first company as an insurance policy for reviving the 10 tails. That's consistent with the report from HQ.
Since they're just fragments of 8 tails and my chakra, who knows what form the revived 10 tails
Yeah.
will take.
We must act before 10 tails fully comes back to life.
Kakashi, you speak your mind far too easily. You are a man for whom a life of regret is fitting.
You bastard. Just who in the hell are you anyway?
What would be the point in telling someone who can't remember faces?
Kakashi, if we're going to make a move, now's our chance. Old Man Six Paths used to say that 10 tails full revival would signify the end of this world.
So is 10 tails really that terrible? I get that he's got 10 tails. How powerful is he anyway?
He was the beginning of chakra and the creator god of many nations.
Oh my god.
Tsunokami, Datara, Deidarabochi. He has many names.
Holy
He
shit.
drank the oceans, split open the earth, hoisted up the mountains. He's the progenitor said to have created this very land. Simply put, he has the total power of all 9-tailed beasts. Honestly, I couldn't take him on by myself and hope to win.
I mean, typically you couldn't do that anyway because you'd be in there.
8 tails and me, who have the most chakra out of the 9, it may be worth a try.
Worth
You're
a
all
try.
mistaken. I do not need 10 tails to be revived at full capacity. My end goal is a super genjutsu, infinite Tsukuyomi. I will put the entire human population of this planet under a single genjutsu. Single world that belongs to nobody. One perfect world without war or ill feelings. Only within a single collective consciousness, where the individual has been cast aside, can truth be found. The world no longer needs hope, a future, or famous hero. Even if incomplete, once 10 Tails is revived, the infinite Tsukuyomi Jutsu can be achieved.
What is even the point of that? Why wouldn't you just murder everyone? Like,
a single unending dream that will last for all eternity.
Kurama, switch back! Look, I had my father. I had my mother. And I had Pervy Sage. Kids love looking up to their heroes. That's why I can run forward without hesitation. And I will become the greatest Hokage of them all. That's my dream, and I won't give up on it, you fool!
You damn
Even
fool.
if you don't want your youth to reach an end, your dreams still have to come to an end at some point.
Individuality makes you lose sight of the truth. My words as a nobody are words guided by the absolute truth of the world.
Whoa, that's cool.
that's really cool. That'd be a cool, like, background.
That would be a
desktop
cool background. Is fucking Toby a communist? He's like, the individual is useless, losing sight of the truth. What do you think of that episode?
Fucking Orochimaru.
Lord Orochimaru, as you call him.
I did that one time.
Do you like he's back or do you not like he's back?
I think that will depend on what happens with him coming back. I'm at least glad he's not like, oh yeah, let's go in the war, because I'd be a little bit.
He said specifically, fuck this war. I
Yeah.
don't care about this war.
I would have been I would have been kind of pissed off if they just like resurrected him and then he was just like, yes, now I'm in the war too.
I'm honestly surprised that he doesn't want to take part in the war. If it's for someone who wants to seek the ultimate truth.
I'm glad that that's not happening, but at the same time, I'm like, how does that fit with
his character?
With his character, because he wants to know stuff. So why would he not want to like know about all this crazy shit that is? Yeah. There is so much stuff going on out there right now that you'd think he would be interested in. Yeah. But he's not. But he's mostly just interested in Sasuke. Which, now that he's resurrected, is he like? Does he still need a new body? Couldn't he just?
They didn't use the reanimation jutsu. They used his Horcruxes to bring. And
I know.
But
I'm saying, like, he basically just like made a new body. So like, what?
That's true.
And even if his arms don't work, like, what are the limitations of this body? I guess is what I'm saying. Like, is he just standard Orochimaru in a reforming of his original body? Like, he didn't possess anyone. I thought he was gonna like take over Anko. Like, that would be his body for the next however long. And then also at this point, like, it seemed like he needed Kabuto to be able to even do that shit. So is he gonna like, but now that he's like taken all of himself out of Kabuto, like, what's gonna... And Kabuto, by the time he fucking gets out of that thing, will basically be a new person, because he will have had to stop trying to do all the shit that he spent his whole life doing. Is the only way to get out of that is to like truly, honestly, like, let that go from himself. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, that in itself is really interesting, of just like how Kabuto could even potentially just be a normal like, I mean, obviously he's horrible and he's a horrible villain who's committed so many crimes, but like, him even being able to get out of that genjutsu will like be proof enough that he could be safe to just live a life.
Yeah.
Potentially. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, because he's just still chilling there until he gets out. There's this scroll, we still don't know. They're talking about like talking to them. I'm talking about like the truth.
Who knows all.
Yeah. So
I don't know if they said he or they.
They said they multiple
who knows
times. All. So I don't know what this is fully about. I will, like, what I most want from Sasuke is to, like, for him to, like, think about it, and it seems like he's more open to that now. Orochimaru was even saying he's not the same person as before, where he's just, like, blinded and easily manipulated and stuff. So if this is, like, Sasuke's journey into, like, finding the truth and then, like, reassessing his life and everything about it, then I guess I'm fine with that. But I'm less interested in that than I am in, like, all the other shit that's going on.
In the Ten Tails being revived? What do you think is going to happen with that? Do you think the Ten Tails is actually going to get revived?
I don't know, because here's the thing about the Ten Tails anyway, which is interesting. The Ten Tails right now can actually never fully be brought back to the way that it was before, because half of the Nine Tails chakra is gone just right off the bat. So that's, I guess, interesting as well. And then, so now they only have a piece of the Nine Tails and a piece of the Eight Tails. But he seems pretty confident that he doesn't need a full, like, he doesn't need the 100%. 10 Tails. Like, the actual 10 Tails is less a part of his plan than
using the power that he has to create, or put everybody under Project Tsukinome.
Yeah. So it could potentially work. It could not. Maybe they're gonna be able to intervene, like, before, like, Naruto's obviously fucking launched himself at it. We'll see. And also, who knows what will happen if actual Madara shows up, like, during this. Apparently, seemingly he's either on his way or about to be on his way, and nothing can stop him. Mm-hmm. This is ridiculous.
All the stuff, I forgot about all that. The Ten Tails was in multiple religions was a creator god who created the very land they stand on, drank the oceans, swallowed mountains and shit.
No,
like,
he made
mountains.
Like, drank the ocean, and I guess by doing so created land, and then
shat out land.
Or just revealed it, like, if it was all water, and he, like, fucking slurped that shit up, and then like took a crap and it was a mountain. I don't like, it looks like the eyes on that thing gross me out. And that was a cool
the
shot
ghetto
as
statue?
Well. Yeah.
Wow. See you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.